Weather on the 9's forecast featuring Klystron 9.
Hello, I'm meteorologist Josh Linker, and thank you for joining us here for Weather on the 9's. We have more blue in the sky today. It's more comfortable. Humidity levels are down a little bit. Still enough moisture out there that we may see a shower, but definitely with the blue in the sky, it just feels better out there. Today, when you're out and about, here's our view from St. Petersburg, brought to you by crowncars.com, and you're definitely looking at more sunshine around the area today. As we go through the day, however, things will heat up a bit, and that might be just enough to pop some clouds and even a shower or two coming in from the east. But the weather system that was over us yesterday, I'm noticing, has now pulled well to the east. We do have that frontal boundary down south, but around here, we're keeping it mainly dry. But notice here, just in the last few frames, we're seeing some of these clouds developing from the east. That is what we'll look for the potential for an isolated shower or two. Not a big deal today. We could see here on our computer model just a couple of these showers moving from east to west. You probably don't even need the umbrella today. But again, an isolated, relatively light shower, relatively quick moving through the area for today. Otherwise warm. We should get to about 83, but we do see things a bit cooler over on the other side of the state with that wind coming in off the Atlantic Ocean. And overnight tonight, it'll be comfortable, 67 for our lows, 61 in Gainesville, still some lower 70s down south where there's more humidity. For the rest of the day, more sunshine than we have had. Still some clouds, however, an isolated shower or storm this afternoon, the high of 83. Overnight tonight, after a few evening showers go away, clearing, then patchy fog, 67 the low. And tomorrow, a lot like today, partly cloudy, a warm day, just an isolated shower in the afternoon, the high of 84. Now, I'm going to be back with your 7-day forecast. We do have a weekend rain chance to talk about. I'll have the details in 10 minutes, but first, here's another look at Klystron 9.
Now, your Weather on the 9's forecast featuring Klystron 9.
Hello and thank you for joining us here for Weather on the 9's. I'm meteorologist Josh Linker, and we have a little bit more sunshine out there today and some slightly lower humidity, and that is making it feel better today than it has over the last couple of days. But we do have a little bit of a breeze out there from the east at 10 to 15 knots, so that's making it not ideal for boaters, but definitely pretty nice out there. There is a remote chance at an isolated shower as well. Now, the seas are going to be up at around 2 to 4 feet and will carry a moderate chop on the inland waters. Now, if your boating plans involve Tampa Bay or the Suncoast, same kind of thing here. It'll be breezy at times with an isolated shower or a thunderstorm through the afternoon, but our rain chances are pretty low, certainly far lower than what we had yesterday. Now, yesterday we had that front that was parked right overhead and a low pressure area came right across the state. Well, now the front has dipped down to the south. It's stuck there, so that's where the focus will be for a little bit more pronounced rain, but that low pressure area is pulling away. And what I'm noticing here is more clear skies. We do have a couple of high clouds streaming in from the west, but for the most part, until we get the heating of the day and we build some of those cumulus clouds, we're still looking at quite a bit of sunshine. Now, things are going to change up a bit over the next couple of days. We'll still have a few dry days with not much in the way of rain chances, but the humidity will make a return by the time we get to the end of the week. Over the weekend, we'll be watching the next front come in, and that'll give us a pretty good shot for rain on Saturday into Sunday. So more sunshine today than we have had, but still a few isolated showers coming in from the east throughout the day. Your county by county forecast will reveal that, though, with the sunshine a little bit warmer, 82 to 83 in Citrus and Hernando counties. Again, an isolated shower for you today. Same thing in Pasco. We'll go with 84 Wesley Chapel, 82 in Hudson. Now, our area's best rain chance will be in Polk County, where we could even see a thunderstorm today, but rain chance is much lower than yesterday, highs in the lower 80s. For Manatee County, a pretty nice day, 84 Lakewood Ranch, 83 Bradenton, a few isolated showers not out of the realm of possibility through the afternoon. That'll be the case in Pinellas County, a little bit breezy at times with highs around 81 to 82. And our final stop, Hillsborough County, will reveal temperatures around 83 to 84 today, partly sunny, a couple of isolated showers possible. Your 7-day forecast is going to reveal those low rain chances for a couple of days, 10-20% through the rest of the week, highs in the lower 80s. As we inch the humidity back up, those lows get back into the lower 70s. Then we have our weekend front. Saturday's rain chance 70%, Sunday 30% mainly early, but notice the temperature drop into the 70s for highs for a couple of days, and even more importantly, more comfortable in the mornings. Look at that. Monday and Tuesday, we'll wake up to the lower 60s in the mornings. That's your 7-day forecast. Here's the latest pollen forecast for the next 3 days, and it is brought to you by famous Tate Appliance and Bedding Centers. It's time now for the latest from Klystron 9.
Now, the 9's forecast featuring Klystron 9.
It is just about half past the hour. Hello, and thank you for joining us here for Weather on the 9's. I'm meteorologist Josh Linker, and today it's more comfortable. We have temperatures in the lower 80s, but the humidity down a bit, and there's a little bit of a breeze. Now, we can't rule out a stray or an isolated shower with that east wind coming across the state, but the rain chances are pretty low. Now, if you have beach plans, it looks nice. A couple of showers possible late in the day coming in from the east, coming in from offshore. Winds out of the east at 10 to 15. Could see some gusts near 20, and the water temperature now at 71 degrees. Another nice looking sunset tonight coming up at 7:47. A whole lot more on your forecast is coming up in just 10 minutes right here on Bay News 9.
Now, your weather on the 9's forecast featuring Klystron 9.
Hello, I'm meteorologist Josh Linker, and thank you for joining us here for Weather on the 9's. We have some slightly lower humidity out there today and a little bit of a breeze, and with the sun out, it just feels better out there today as we look outside from our Sky 9 network of cameras. Now, not a totally clear sky today. There's a little bit of high-level moisture that is in place as well, but we have some nice-looking shots for you around the area. This is from Lakeland, brought to you by A&E Auto Body. We're already starting to see some cumulus development, and that'll turn into a few isolated showers through the day. And our view from Weeki Wachee here, brought to you by FBC Mortgage. Some folks out there enjoying the scene across the area today along the coast. Things are looking quite nice. So here's the satellite imagery. That low pressure area that gave us all the rain and storms yesterday, it has shifted well to the east. Noticing the spin out there. We have mainly clear skies for now, but with the east wind in place, we're going to pull some of those clouds in from the Atlantic and also give us that chance for a few showers. Not really looking at thunderstorms today because we have drier air aloft. That's indicated in brown here on the water vapor satellite imagery, sandwiched in between two weather systems. I'm noticing it's right overhead. There's the first one that went through yesterday, and here comes the development of the next weather system that'll give us a rain chance heading into the weekend. So for today, we will see sunshine, a couple of building clouds through the afternoon, and an isolated shower or two through the day. Temperatures about 81 at 5 o'clock, 73 at 10 o'clock, and tomorrow morning in the 60s again, with some fog possible first thing. Now, if you have travel plans, we are noticing some showers and thunderstorms through the Great Lakes with a cold front extending through the mid part of the nation. There'll be some more thunderstorms today. In the colder air, some snow is flying across parts of the Rockies and will continue to do so over the next couple of days, actually. Now, there is a risk for some severe weather across the lower and mid-Mississippi River Valley. Could see some storms around St. Louis down toward New Orleans today, back toward Dallas, Texas. That'll lead to some travel delays for today. And that's where the warmth is, too. 80 in Dallas, 74 Kansas City, 50. Still cool in New York City. Denver only 45 degrees, and it'll stay near or below freezing. Some of the higher terrain in Colorado and in Wyoming this afternoon. Good news if you have spring skiing plans. Now, I'm going to be back with your 7-day forecast. It'll be coming up in 10 minutes. But first, here's another look at Klystron 9.
Now, your weather on the 9's forecast featuring Klystron 9.
Hello, and thank you for joining us here for Weather on the 9's. I'm meteorologist Josh Linker, and we have more sunshine out there today and lower humidity. It has definitely felt better today, and it will for the rest of the day. But with that, there's still enough of the moisture in place that we'll have a couple of showers rolling through as we go through today, tomorrow, and on Friday. Again, just some spotty showers here and there. Our rain chance will go up as we head into the upcoming weekend. So here's the satellite imagery. What I'm noticing is that weather system that was overhead yesterday has shifted well to the east, and the front is now over South Florida. That has allowed some of that drying to take place. And we're also noticing a lot of cloud cover, more high-level moisture out to the west. That's really not getting in here today, but it'll start to come back in over the next couple of days. So as we look at our computer model, we'll notice the east wind in place, strong enough that it should hold the sea breeze from forming, keeping it offshore. But it'll also bring a few spotty showers across the state from time to time. Not much in the way of a rain chance. Same thing into tomorrow. We'll see a southerly component to the wind. That will allow a sea breeze to come in. And as we make our way into Friday, not a whole lot of change, except what we notice is the showers developing well out toward the west. And this will be our weekend weather with a better shot of seeing those showers and thunderstorms. Now, for today, a couple of spotty showers are possible. Very light, not a big deal. As we head through the afternoon, we'll see them moving from east to west on the heels of that easterly wind as it comes across the state. Through the evening and into tonight, things will wind down. and we'll be left with a clear to partly cloudy sky. Now be on the lookout for some fog to develop by tomorrow morning. So for today, temperatures really nice in the lower 80s, the humidity down, the breeze up a bit, so it'll feel comfortable out there. But again, there might be an isolated shower or two in your neighborhood as we head through the afternoon. If you're doing any boating, look out for the breezes to be up a little bit out of the east at 10 to 15 knots, and that should be good enough for a moderate chop to form on Tampa Bay and the other inland waters. So we'll look ahead now with your 7-day forecast. And you can see the rain chances down 10–20% for a couple of days. Temperatures in the lower 80s, so it will be warm. We'll fast forward to the weekend here. Saturday's rain chance up to 70%. Sunday at 30%. Could see some thunderstorms each day. Sunday's rain chance will be generally earlier in the day, but look at those temperatures going back down to the 70s for highs Monday and Tuesday with sunshine. Lows will be in the low 60s, so some comfortable mornings on the way next week. That's your 7-day forecast. Another check of the weather is coming up at the top of the hour, but first, here's another look at Klystron 9.
Now, your weather on the 9's forecast featuring Klystron 9.
The time is 12:59. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us here for Weather on the 9's. I'm meteorologist Josh Linker, and things are starting to warm up around the area today. We were a little bit cooler this morning. It's now 77 degrees in Tampa, 81 in Brandon. Lakeland, you're at 79. Brooksville, a comfortable 76 degrees right now. It is a little bit breezy, however. We've noticed those east winds gusting over 20 miles per hour in a few locations. Brooksville, Bradenton, Sarasota, all reporting 24-mile-per-hour gusts, and expect it to be breezy through the day. As we look at the satellite imagery here, all I see is a few cumulus clouds developing over inland spots for now, but as they move toward the west, we'll also see the possibility of a few spotty showers. And I'll be back to talk more about that forecast. We'll also show you Klystron 9 in just 10 minutes right here on Bay News 9.
Now, your weather on the 9's forecast featuring Klystron 9.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Josh Linker. Thank you for joining us here for Weather on the 9's. We are definitely seeing more sunshine today than we had the last couple of days, but we also are now noticing some clouds coming back in, especially over inland spots. But we have this camera aimed out over the Gulf of Mexico. This is at Madeira Beach, brought to you by Innovation Cabinetry. Looking pretty nice out there. Some folks enjoying the scene. It's an offshore wind that is up, so we're not generating a lot of surf out there for today. But what I'm noticing here on the satellite imagery is some of these low clouds coming in from the east, and those are going to be the culprit, if you will, for a couple of spotty showers that'll be rolling through from time to time. We've already seen a few of them, and we'll continue to do that as we go through the day. I'll show you Klystron 9 in just a moment. But here is our computer model painting the picture as we go through the day, and we'll be tracking these showers across the state through the afternoon. Again, nothing of too much of a significance for us through the day. Heading into the evening, generally dry, and overnight tonight we'll start to see a couple of showers showing up over on the other side of the state. For us, will remain mainly dry. Warm today, but the humidity level is not a problem, so it is fairly comfortable out there. 83 for our high, 81 at Fort Myers, and if you want things cooler, head well to the north around Atlanta, just 73. And it'll be cooler in the southeastern part of Florida, but on the muggier side, nearer to that front. Overnight tonight, we drop to 67, 61 at Gainesville, and that's more indicative of some of our cooler spots down in the lower 60s by daybreak tomorrow. So more sunshine for the rest of today than we have seen. We're still starting to build some clouds, and that's why we have that isolated shower or storm possible. A couple of those may linger through this evening, then patchy fog overnight. And during the day tomorrow, partly cloudy, warm, a few isolated showers late in the day, the high of 84. Now, I'll be back with your 7-day. We have some changes coming up over the weekend. I'll have those details in 10 minutes. But first, here's another look at Klystron 9.
Moving up on